Hello everyone, and welcome to this new episode of the Expat Career and Lifestyle podcast. This is Dominika Miernik, your host, and hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world right now. And today I am coming to you with a recording of a conversation and interview which I had last week with my colleague and friend, Joanna Pilatowicz. And in this conversation, we speak about how to transition to online working and overcoming challenges while being in the lockdown. So listen to this interview and share with us what are your thoughts, what are your challenges right now, and how are you overcoming those challenges and obstacles. And share with us your thoughts in the comments. And I wish you all the best.
Hello everyone, this is Joanna Pilatowicz, and today in a conversation with Dominika Miernik. Hi Dominika, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me, and I am excited about this conversation.
All right, so some of you already know who Dominika is. She's a career coach. Currently, you are staying in France because this situation we are going to talk about, not exactly about coronavirus, but we are going to more talk about how to transition and sharing about challenges and tips. Inviting you to this conversation and comments, so please share with us after you hear us out, and we appreciate you hear us out. We're gonna share very much in a nutshell what's our points and tips we gathered through that time together. So we're gonna start with transition to different career that has to be online these days because of the quarantine we have. And Dominika will start first to share with us about challenges in the business world. So she's currently have many more clients apparently who transitioning to the online business, and also the current client you have to also help them to move forward in the current situation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right. So I have been working online for about 7 years right now. So I am doing career coaching and working with expats all over the world. So my business is mainly online. So for me personally, it wasn't a big change because I am used to working online. So the situation with coronavirus doesn't affect my situation. But I can see, we all can see that all the companies which shut down, they ask their employees to work from home. So there is a lot of remote working. Many businesses are closed, and some of those businesses cannot work online. So it is a very difficult and challenging situation for all of us, and there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of stress, panic, because you don't know exactly what you can do. You don't know exactly how long the situation is going to last and how to organize your work. Because if you are used to working from offices or waking up every day and going to your work, and you don't have this online presence, it can be quite challenging. So the challenges can be finding your new work routine, how to organize your work from home, and how to organize working with your family life, how to organize working with your clients online. So sometimes we can have all those all those thoughts and challenging situations while working from home. So I think like for me, like coming back to when I was starting 7 years ago and when I was switching from the 9 to 5 mentality, let's say, offline working to online working. So it can take a little bit of time to adjust and to adapt to this new possibility and also opportunity that we have right now. So it is normal to feel confused and it is normal to feel overwhelmed. So there is nothing to be. So I think it's important to be not judgmental about the feelings that we can have about this situation, but taking the time to establish your new routine. So, for example, organizing your office, your home office, letting your family know that you will be working, for example, from 9 to 11 or from 9 to 5 and you don't want to be disturbed. So organizing your routine and letting your family or people that you are living know exactly what will be your working hours. So creating this new routine, and also creating a work-life balance. So having those interruptions, those breaks during your stay at home, connecting with your colleagues, like you can have a coffee chat, for example, or with people, with your friends, calling your friends. So having also those breaks while you are working. So this is what I am saying, like creating your new routine and not being judgmental and allowing yourself a little bit of time to do this transition. And then I think that this can be a great opportunity. For example, I am working with expats. So many expats, they want to have something, a career or a business, which they can take with them. So this is a great opportunity to create your presence online, to create your business online, or to create your career online. So thinking ahead, or taking this opportunity to transition fully online, creating a new business, reviewing your business, what you can do, and which aspects of your business or which aspects of your career you can take online. So you can create this new career for you. So I think being also optimistic. Because this is really a great time to transition fully online. For example, like you, Joanna, you are doing your dance lessons or body shaping exercises online, also having meditation online. So this is a good example of how you can transition, how maybe you will have a new business idea, maybe you will create a new product that you can use later on after the situation with coronavirus is yeah. So being optimistic, being I think gentle with yourself, kind with yourself and with people around you, because this is not the time to be angry, and not being judgmental about your feelings, and letting yourself a little bit of time to adjust and think about outside of the box and looking for the new possibilities and opportunities.
Yeah, you are addressing the business coaching and career transition, but also when you work with clients, you are touching on this psychological perspective, because it takes to restructure yourself in the new situation when you are feeling maybe overwhelmed or you are in fear. It takes some psychological skills you have to work on with your clients too. So you're probably already addressing that. I'm just going to add from my perspective here about keeping the discipline. We all have different situations. So if you have clients with full house of children and now these children are not able to go to kindergarten, they know preschool, nothing really is functioning. You probably have to find a new ways for them to give them ideas how they could potentially work those 2 hours at least per day online, so they switch between wife and husband. And some of them, they are single mothers, or it happened also single fathers. I also heard about that from someone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more challenging because that sits psychologically on someone more. Um, do you already work with those people, also having a tips for them what to
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
if they would like to
Yes.
transition? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I am working with also with families, and sometimes those families, they have children, and or both parents are working, or one parent is working and another one is taking care of the family. And for example, this parent wants to come back on the job market, or start a business, or explore the opportunities. So in this case, it depends what is your what is important for you right now. If for you it's important to stay with your family and take care of your family, in this case we can, for example, put our coaching on hold. So this is in my situation. Or we can focus on working how you can manage this situation, and what is important for you right now. So if, for example, it's more important for you to take care of the family, maybe the business aspect, it's not so important. So we can work on that later. But for example, in case that you have to work on your business, or work on your career, and you're a single mother, or a single parent. So I think that people and clients that you are working with, they will understand the situation that you are right now. So, for example, you can say to the client that for now I am working from home, and my kids are in another room, or my kids are also staying for home. So, for example, you can hear them screaming, or they can interrupt our communication. So I just want you to let you know that it can happen during our call. So I think that in this situation right now, people will understand this, because everyone is in the same situation. So everyone is working from home with kids. So I think once again, creating this routine. If you have older kids, you can let them know that I am working from 9 to 11 and I don't want to be disturbed. And you can put a message on your door that please do not disturb me. If you are, for example, I saw this. There was a post on Facebook. There was like a message on the door that Mama is working right now, so please do not disturb me. If probably the answer to your question is please check in your room. Probably is in the bathroom. Probably is in another room. So this was like a very funny post on Facebook. So you can do the same. Letting your family know, and explaining also, if you have older children and also small children, explaining the situation that I am working right now, so I am asking you to focus on your activities, doing your exercises, or you are having some play time, and I will be working here. Or for example, organizing also with your husband and with your wife. How are you going to manage the situation? If you can work, for example, in the morning, or if you can work in the evening, or for example, even talking with your company, how your company can support you during those challenging times. Maybe you can work less hours, or maybe you can be more flexible. So also asking your boss or your manager when it comes to, for example, companies or like a normal job. So yeah, so being flexible here.
So bring that more to conclusion that it's what you just said. It's absolutely fine to settle new borders within the community we are living in, even if these are smaller children. So what you are saying, that this situation is manageable, because a lot of people feel this helplessness right now, that, oh, I cannot do anything because I have children, I have other responsibilities, or whatever is happening. Some people are taking care of older people, or also, a parent. So yes, indeed, this is challenging situation. It's manageable still to some sort of degree. Sure, if someone is single or just has husband, wife, you can work more hours, but somehow you probably are going to be very inventive right now and creative in finding solutions to the current challenges. So that will be also the urging people to all of us, to see what our challenges are and how we are managing them, and making notes, because probably our body naturally already finds the solution, that we are doing something or saying certain words. All we have to do is notice them, and create this new rules step by step for ourselves and for in our community. And also, what happens, it also pushes, we work from home, so it pushes also our borders of privacy. You mentioned I'm working online, giving classes, and yes, it was not that easy to invite people to my home. Almost. So that is another challenge for people, to make the environment that they may feel judgmental about themselves at the beginning, that, I don't have a studio, I don't have right lights, camera. And this is so true. We are not prepared for this. So we have to go, being creative right now, and share with people, okay, this is what I can offer at this moment. Yeah, so that you maybe want to add something to it. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I think in this situation, it's not about being judgmental, how you look or how your environment is looking, how is the lighting, and if your background is beautiful. So it's not about that, and it's not about being judgmental. It's thinking about how you can serve people, so focusing on serving people when it comes to being a business owner, how you can help, what you can do every day to help people. So forget about being perfect. It's not the time to be perfect right now with how everything is looking around you. For example, so in the like television, you can see many journalists that are interviewing other people, other journalists from home. So this situation is similar for everyone. So I don't think that that this is the right time to questioning this kind of things. And I think that everyone will understand, even when your lighting it's not okay. So it's not about being technical, technological, and thinking about those details right now. So don't worry about that right now. It's not the problem. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. That's absolutely important, because it can ease people into doing something new, and it doesn't really matter that it's not perfect, but you still have something important to share, and maybe your ideas will help other people. Or maybe you're sitting then there at home and still don't know what to do. Let's quickly state what kind of challenges people have now. I made a few notes from according to to people I heard from, and currently what we are dealing with. So people have sleeping problems. So the situation is not really helping considering relaxing, because the panic, the fear, but also even if you don't particularly are in panic, the moment you go to the store, you may sense that something is off. Then there are no people outside. You are also not allowed to go outside. There are certain countries, drones following you and asking where you're going. So all of that doesn't help your relaxation, your frame of mind. And of course, the classes online like mine, or even there are plenty of classes. You can just go there and do it for free and pick something that helps you. Meditation, movement. You can manage that, but also people have their psychosomatic issues, very strong panic attacks, real pain in their bodies. So that also, maybe it's a time also to pay attention to our bodies more. And other people have no idea yet what to do. This is where you are there to help them out by asking them those right questions. What is inspiring them in life, and figure out new business, because some people just suffer from depression and they don't really want to do anything. I mean, they probably don't know yet what could they be doing, and they just are bored, or they just staying on social media, and that's another thing we're going to talk about real quick. So yes, we are forced to work online. We are creative, that's fantastic, but still we tending to spend too much time hearing all these news, and being on Facebook and other media, and spending on the conferences like 4 hours. That can be draining. So let's now give some tips we found out, and we hope you're going to share more with us. Do you have already tips to how to not spend so much time on online and still do your job?
Yeah, I think that in this situation, because we are bombarded with many information about coronavirus and what to do on the psychological level, what to do on health level. So there is a lot of tools and resources to help us, and you can get really overwhelmed and tired. So in what I am doing personally for me, because of course I am working online and I am supporting other people. And I am in France now, and here in France we are starting our third week of quarantine. So we are not going out for the third week right now, and all restrictions are extended to the 15th of April. So we have more weeks to go. So what I am doing right now, because also I can feel this overload of information and resources on Facebook and social media. So I am going on, let's say, digital detox for 3 days. I am not doing anything online. I am letting people know that for 3 days I will be out of the online world, that I will be serving my clients. I will be focusing on my own well-being, being quiet, looking for my own wisdom, and taking care of myself, because this is very important step to do.
Let's explore that because we are so easy to be on the phone or on the computer or Netflix. What tools can we offer, and because of course we can share only from our experience and those who are around us, our clients or friends. Some of the people cannot focus currently, especially now, to read the books. They lack the concentration. Some of them are also not able to meditate. Meditation apparently is not that easy. What alternative we still have? Like in Germany, we can, for example, still go for a walk. separately, right? One person can go, or if you live in the same household with someone, you can go in two. But some people in other countries, Italy, they cannot do that. We can basically switch off the social media. That's what I'm doing, and meditating, exercising. We can cook a meal. We can have a conversation, more conversation. We can have ideas. We can paint. As you see behind me, I'm actually not painting now, but there are a lot of tools for artists to do, for people creative. But maybe you have more ideas. What are you doing, or people who you are hearing from, how you can use that time to not waste it, but be also recharged?
Yeah, so when it comes to my community and people that I am working with, they are focusing on exploring their opportunities in business, reviewing their businesses, improving their businesses. So it's about professional development and looking what you can do next, and how the situation can be a positive step for you. So what you can, and I am doing the same. So I am reviewing some programs, thinking about how I can transform my website, thinking about interviews. So being creative and using this time, because sometimes, for example, when it comes to my business, I do not have time to focus on those things. So I am taking this opportunity to think about what I can do next, how I can change. Maybe there is thinking also about my own personal development. So enrolling on some courses, thinking about which course can be useful for me and what to do next in my career. So using this time as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to explore, and also quiet down. And here you can do many things to quiet down, as you said, yoga, meditation, or cooking. So which is the best option for you? What you like to do? Which one is working for you? So for example, for me, it can be also like doing nothing, just going out for a walk, or sitting on my balcony and drinking a coffee. This is a luxury for me. This is a luxury to do that, and just quieting your thoughts down, because we have so many thoughts. We are so overthinking about what will be next, and the stressful times, that yes, you can be out of focus. But I think once you realize that you are losing your focus, that you cannot concentrate, that you have too many negative thoughts, or that you are drained, or that you are tired, once you realize that, this is like the first step to coming back to your normal state of mind, to being quiet once again. So and then you can start to explore exactly what you can. So knowing exactly, I think, like from where your experience is coming from, and like our feelings, like most of our feelings are affected by our thoughts. So what we are thinking, what we are thinking. So if you are, for example, in a state of panic, if you are thinking that you are going to lose your job, that you are going to lose your business, that you don't know exactly what you can do, then you have all those negative feelings. But having negative feelings, this is the sign that your level of thinking is down. And once you realize that your level of thinking is down, then slowly you will start coming back to the positive or your normal state of thinking. So knowing from where your experience is coming from, and your experience is coming from what thoughts, what type of thoughts are you having right now?
Let's draw one big conclusion from what you were just talking about. I I think that's at least how I'm feeling that right now. I think you were talking about how we can balance between different activities while we are still on quarantine. So you were talking between thinking about work while you
Mhm.
are out of social media, but also taking that time to maybe make some notes, lay down on the carpet and make notes. What else creative and how you can continue with your business. So that's
Mhm.
a mental work you're doing. The another part is paying attention to your feelings. So body awareness, maybe take some deep breaths, maybe meditate and have a coffee on your balcony if someone likes coffee or tea or something stronger.
Yeah.
Um, why
A
not?
glass of wine, yeah, or maybe something stronger.
And say hello to your neighbor that you never met before,
Mhm.
from the balcony to balcony, far away.
Yeah.
And then another one very important factor that I actually always talk about is the movement, because personally I think we are not we are not born to be static, be in one position. We need to move. And this is the hardest one at this moment, because um, what is taken away from a lot of us is ability to go out there and socialize while being active
Mhm.
in motion. I'm not talking about going out to the restaurant. You can still do it home. So and you just cannot invite people unless it's Zoom conference or Skype to your dinner, and they can just imagine there being there with you. But this lack of this movement stimulant uh, that will provoke us to go out, that will motivate us, because we maybe play something like play football before, some people, or went for a judo class, something like that. It's not happening now. So for a lot of people, it's harder to have that last aspect of balance, this discipline. So we probably have to make sure that in between those resting and mental work, we put time to move. That's not an advertisement of my classes, but
Mhm.
but it's just you have plenty of them. But of course, I welcome everyone who wants to join. Um, but that aspect is very important, because it helps us later on to come back and gravitate back to online, gravitate back to business, how you manage, and then also for the resting, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. Do you have more tips, or we basically touched on everything so far?
Yeah, so I want to like add when it comes to those physical activities. Of course, yeah, it's important to do sports, and it's important to move. So all the online classes are very good, and doesn't have to be like 1 hour workout. It can be even 10 minutes stretching and 10 minutes of doing yoga or body shaping exercises. It's very important to move and do those physical activities for your, not only for your body but also for your mental health. So like allocating, and you can do those activities also with your family or with your kids at home, because this will help you to also to release all the stress and all the
Mhm.
negativity that you have. So this is very important, and this can help you on many levels, professional and personal levels, to release this stress that we have. So I think.
Then I will add one more thing, because some people I heard they don't really like to exercise or move or jog, or they were never doing that. But the way how they were keeping themselves fit, it was before they were going shopping, they were going out for a walk with dogs, and they were cleaning. So one of the ladies told me recently that her house was never cleaner than now. So that's
Mhm.
another thing for those who don't like to move. They can do
Yeah.
a lot of things in the house, or remanent, and changing furniture, making new design in your home, and cleaning up that's always good to be in a supportive environment. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now I think we touched more or less on every possibility, touch on challenges and the tips, how we can apply something to them. Please comment under this video and share more tips so we can gather all of them and we have more ideas of how to deal. And there is a lot we still don't know. There is still a lot of challenges in front of us, but I believe that the more of us we share what we are doing, then we always can inspire one another and manage it as well as possible.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And I think that all of us, we are on a mission. So there is a purpose in staying at home and working from home, because we are doing this not only for us, but for everyone else. So it is important to also think about the situation as a mission. There are many doctors working for us. There are many people who are still having challenges with health, and we don't know exactly how long the situation is going to last. But thinking about this as a mission, that we are doing something for other people, it's very important. This is my approach. I am thinking that I am on a mission. I am a woman on a mission right now.
All right. So about turning the situation into the benefit of for us and for those around us. So thank you very much for joining us in this conversation. Thank you, Dominika, for being here and sharing too your experience.
You're welcome.
Yes, and of course we are looking forward to hear you out and see what great ideas you come up with. Have everyone very beautiful, nice, inspiring day, and looking forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Joanna. Bye. Bye.